Welcome to our video on API ideas and how to create them in 2023. In this video, we'll discuss the various possibilities of API ideas, the benefits of creating an API, and the steps to creating an API in the current year. API, or Application Programming Interface, is a set of protocols, routines, and tools for building software and applications. They allow developers to create applications that interact with various services and platforms and enable businesses to share data and functionality with partners and customers. In this video, we will explore some API ideas and discuss how to create them in 2023. One popular idea for an API is a weather API. This API would allow users to retrieve current weather conditions and forecasts for locations around the world. By using data from an existing weather service such as OpenWeatherMap or Weather Underground, developers can easily create this API with minimal data manipulation. This API can be used for various applications, such as weather forecasting apps, outdoor activity planning apps, etc. Another idea for an API is a news API. This API could retrieve the latest news articles from various sources, such as CNN, BBC, or the New York Times. Using an existing news aggregator, such as News API, can power this API and provide easy access to a wide range of news sources. This API can be used to power a news aggregator website, a news application, etc. An image recognition API is also an interesting idea. This API would allow users to upload an image, and the API would return information about what is depicted in the image, such as objects or landmarks. This can be accomplished by using machine learning models and open-source libraries like TensorFlow, Keras, etc. This API can be used for various applications like automatic image tagging, product identification, etc. Creating an API can be a complex process, but with the right knowledge and tools, it is achievable. It's important to have a solid understanding of programming and web development before attempting to create an API. The basic steps for creating an API include defining the API's functionality, developing the API, testing the API, deploying the API, securing the API, documenting the API and monitoring the API. For example, let's say you want to create a simple API that allows users to retrieve information about popular movies from an external database. The first step would be to define the API's functionality, which in this case would be to retrieve movie information. Next, you would develop the API using a web development framework such as Express.js or Flask and a programming language like JavaScript or Python. Once you have developed the API, you can test it to make sure it works as expected. After testing, you can deploy the API to a hosting platform such as AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, secure the API by setting authentication and authorization, document it so that other developers can understand how to use it, and finally, monitor the API for any errors or usage patterns. In conclusion, APIs offer a wide range of possibilities for developers, and there are countless API ideas that can be implemented to solve real-world problems. By following the right steps, creating an API can be manageable, and with the right skills, it can be an exciting and rewarding experience. Remember, stay up to date with the current trends, technologies, and best practices while creating APIs. Thank you for watching our video on API ideas and how to create them in 2023. I hope you found the information in this video helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the section below and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.